Hi, I'll probably be making a miscellaneous video just with random stuff that I wanted to show about the game. Just real quickly, I want to go through the character screen. There's a pet screen that shows your pet, what it looks like. I really like the skeleton pet. Looks pretty cool. Gives all the stats, gives his resistance, attack power, crit, all that stuff. Shows your current currency, both your coins, your source stones, and your PvP, which is favor. I'm assuming you buy PvP gear with it. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know that for sure, but you know, I think it again makes common sense. Notoriety. Here's your notoriety tab. Shows your notoriety with your with your warfront. Again, like WoW, you can kind of break it down. There's a few different factions. And it looks like it's broken down into sections. Like here's Free March Wardens. That's the area that I'm in. I'm assuming that as I level, I'll move out of this area, and there'll be a new faction to gain, well, faction with. But as you saw, there was vendors I could buy stuff from. So as I go up in faction, I'll be able to unlock some new stuff that I can buy. Artifacts. Now, as I was talking about before, there are collectibles. Again, I know I talk about EQ2 a lot. I remember that I mentioned Scott Hartzman, and I'm sure others did come from EverQuest 2 and actually EverQuest 1. Scott Hartzman was a developer of EverQuest 1, I believe. But at any rate, EverQuest 2, one of my favorite features of EverQuest 2 was collectibles. I think it added a lot to the game. It was just a fun thing to do. I mean, a lot of people just saw it as another way to gain XP, another way to level alts or whatever. And, you know, that's fine, but, you know, a lot of folks just thought it was a fun thing to collect. It was a fun way, alternate way to advance levels. And it's just fun to collect crap. And they do have it in this game. I found a few while I was not taping, obviously, of course. Basically, they just appear as shiny things on the ground. They're pretty much impossible to miss. I mean, they're pretty bright and shiny. When you right-click them, I think if they're anything like EQ2, they're random. So you might run by in one area, they're not there, and the next time they are. I think it's probably going to be random placement. So it's not like if you played DC Online, which their system is really crappy, in my opinion. Where their system is, let's say that there's a very specific piece that shows up here. However, even if somebody doesn't get it, sometimes it just disappears, and then sometimes it reappears, and then sometimes it disappears. So if you're unlucky and you keep coming back, it's not there. So unless you know it's there, like you look it up online, you could just assume, oh, there's nothing here, so you just go away, and you just were unlucky because it wasn't there. Pretty stupid in my opinion. But the way this system might work, again, I don't know this for sure, but if it works like EverQuest 2 is, these, like for example, these pages of this book, they probably spawn in this zone, but they're in different areas. For example, so this page 3 would be in this zone, but it could spawn in, you know, 20 different places, and it's random. And you can probably, and the other thing is you can probably trade these items. I forgot to look to see if they were tradable. But if it's, again, if it's like EQ2, most of these you probably can trade. And so that's another nice thing is you can buy and trade and sell these things. So if you don't want them, you can trade and sell them. Usually what you get is XP, and a lot of times they'll give you something nice. EverQuest 2 had in-game housing, so a nice little thing a lot of times you would get is like something cool for your house. But, oh, actually I want to show you this too. It looks like we're being attacked. I did this before, and again obviously it wasn't taped, but basically this town is being attacked, and you have to try to defend it. Oh, that guy, he died for a good cause. Or he just died, I don't know. Goner, no! Oh god. Oh Jesus. Armors, help me! Wow, that guy's huge. gonna put the healing buffs on this guy. I don't know how I survived those guys. But yeah, the towns get attacked by these waves of creatures, and it's much like rifts. It tells you when they're defeated, and I'm guessing you automatically win once this boss is killed. I'm not really crazy about that because you can just ignore all these guys, kill the boss, and oh, okay, well you win. So that's kind of, I'm not really crazy about that. I think you should have to kill the boss and X number of the side guys. But we're going to go ahead and clean this up. But you, again, you get the items. You get more Planarite. You get this stuff, Ephemeral Pure Source. It reveals a random reward, which is basically it's a bag with an item in it. And a Thief Stone Shard. And this is random, I guess, because I didn't get this last time. Grants a slight bonus to dexterity when crafting a recipe. That's kind of nice. But yeah, basically it puts in inventory, and again, these are kind of like a bag. You right-click it. It gives me a healing seed, restores 419 health over time, and increases endurance by 15 over 12 seconds. And right-click it again, and it gives you another random item. So it's basically like little random bags, for the most part. But yeah, I wanted to show you that as well. So it's good timing, actually, that happened when it did. But now I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, as far as the collections. But yeah, the collections are really cool. I hope they have a whole lot of those. EverQuest 2 had tons and tons of collections. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Let's Play of Rift. Real quick, I wanted to show you how to obtain additional souls. It's actually incredibly easy. I'm assuming it's the same across different classes.
Greetings.
When you assume. But I'm going to assume anyway. Basically, you find one of the sub-souls, I guess you can call it, of the ones you want. Now, unfortunately, you can't just pick and choose the soul that you want, like Elementalist, Dominator, Warlock, whatever. And again, this applies to other classes as well, Warrior, Rogue, whatever. I'm just using Mage because that's what I'm familiar with. But you have to find basically the quest starter. It starts with one particular NPC. You finish that person's NPC's quest, you get that soul, that opens another soul's quest. You do that one, you get that soul, it opens another one. So if you want a specific one, you just kind of have to do the chain until you unlock that specific soul. Not a big deal. They're actually incredibly easy to do. It's not very time consuming. You literally could probably do all of them in an hour tops. Especially now if you hop in while the game's just getting started, because it has to do with rifts. Basically, you find your quest giver. Basically, what he or she will tell you to do is to get a rift shard. All you have to do to get a rift shard is to close a rift. So what I will do is just grab the quest. This quest giver is basically giving me the quest to get the soul for Elementalist. So I'm going to
May you live 1,000 years.
And I'm going to go find the rift. And no reason to film all that. I'll bring you guys back when I find a rift. Alright, we're about to finish up this. Alright, once the rift is sealed, check your bags. And Flame Shard as one of your loot items. And on your quest you'll see Elementalist Soul Net. Go ahead and click that. You'll draw out this soul. It's pretty easy. I think it's always your level. It's not a lead or anything. So even if people leave, it's not a big deal. People don't have it. You know, people are doing the same thing. But usually people will just kill it because it's there. You don't have to loot it. All you have to do is kill it. I don't even think you have to tag it. Yeah, you'll notice other people start to figure it out. Do the same thing. So now that it's dead, all I have to do is run back. Alright, I've come back.
Are you here to help?
Giver. finish the quest, and
All threats
now
are
I'll get
fleeting.
Elementalist as a soul giver, as opposed to soul. Now I noticed this guy actually available as a quest giver before, so I think you're maybe not as restricted as I thought you were, but I'm about 90% sure you can't just pick and choose, because I know they were not all available as quests to start with. So maybe you have to do like a few of them and then a few of them open up at a time. I do know that you can't just grab more than one at once and then do, like say, go out and do Pyromancer and Stormcaller and come back and turn them in at once. You have to go out, do the quest, come back, turn it in, grab another one, go out, do it, come back. But honestly, like I say, it's really not that hard. There's plenty of rifts right by the town.
Greetings.
You can easily do these quests within town. And again, like I said, you could probably unlock all of your souls within an hour, if not even quicker. But in a nutshell, that's how to do it. That's how to unlock the souls.
Good luck.
You know, to swap the souls out beyond your 3, you just go to a basically a respec guy. I think a trainer. I think your class trainers will
Wisdom and life.
will let you respec. Basically, you swap souls out. I don't know what the cost is to do that each time, but that's how you do it. Thanks for watching.